Hi YouTube, it's DIY Life Hack Mama, and I'm making 8 pounds of 100% olive oil soap. And I have a cold, I sound horrible, I feel disgusting. So if I start sneezing, that's going to be the end of that. So I have my lye water ready. I'm just going to start pouring it in. Massage oil warm. The oils are just barely warm. A little bit more than room temperature. Because I put my essential oils in here and I don't want it to get really hot and burn off the scent. So that's it for that. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to use a long handle spoon and to stir it up. I had to use my big bucket. It's 8 pounds. And anything that doesn't fit in the mold, I'm just going to dump in the crock pot and make it hot process. But it should all fit in the mold. Now, this is going to take a long time of stick blending. And like I said, I have a cold. I feel like crap. And if it wasn't for the medicine, I would not be able to do this. I really wouldn't. So thank the Lord for OTCs. And yeah, I didn't even show you the bone broth. There's got to be another time. I couldn't do it. Burp in my stick blender here. Now, for this particular recipe, since it is, I don't have to stand up, 100% olive oil, I use sugar and sea salt as a brine in my lye water. I froze it, so when I added the lye water, it wouldn't automatically turn, brown and heat up, because sugar causes it to heat up. And if I sound crazy, it's because I have my mask and my goggles on. It's going to take a while to trace, and I don't want it splashing on me. So, yeah, I just watched The Devil Wears Prada again for the umpteenth time. It's a really good movie. She's right. Lots of people want to do that, live that kind of lifestyle, and they're willing to put up with whatever comes along with it. If you've been without, then, you know what that's like. You want to have. But when you've always had, you've always been with, you really don't know until you miss it. You never want what you have, you never want what you don't have, but you've never missed. If you've never had it, you don't really know what you're missing. It's only when you've been on both sides of the fence do you get to truly choose what you want to do and whatever. This was sticking it out pretty quick. Good. But yeah, it was really a film about half. But that little girl, she was, raised to go to Stanford Law School. She was accepted into that. She didn't go to be a journalist. I'm like, you didn't even want to be a journalist. You were going to go to law school. I don't know. Maybe that's what her parents were willing to pay for. And it's like, really? You didn't, like I said, you didn't even want it. You're privileged and it was handed over to you. Probably thought you'd be useful with your law background. And she never went to law school. She went and became a journalist. And after about 5 years of that, she's gonna want to go back to with the devil wearing some Prada. Believe me, she's gonna want to, because it's actually the better of choices. But it's only because I've only actually been on one side of that, so I take that back. But I can imagine what the other side is like. This is really thickening up. You know, it takes a long time for olive oil soap to cure. I'm going to put a year cure on this. So. Oh, it's thickening up really well. And nothing was super hot, so this is a true trace. It's not a false trace. It's a thin trace. You can see it trace. When you lift it up, they call it trace. You can see it leaves a trace on top. I can barely see it through these goggles. Yeah, I could just put this in the mold now, but I'm going to be careful and keep going. This is pumice olive oil, by the way. And once again, you know I have a high superfat. I cannot use low superfat soaps. They hurt. And I fall outside the norm. And so it's thickening up, but it's like a medium trace. I could pour it in now and be done with it, but I'm going to go ahead and get it to a thick trace if possible. You know, I saw Devil Wears Prada. I mentioned to my friend, I was talking to her on the phone, and she just had a birthday, and I was telling her that I would love to spend a month in Paris. A month in Paris in the springtime. I mean, that's just, I would love to do that. And it's like, yeah, take my kids with me. It's not like I'm going forever. I would just love to spend a month in Paris and just soak in everything there. So it was funny that I saw Devil Wears Prada on TV. It was nice. But this cold, I got this cold from the handle of a buggy in a store. And I did not use hand sanitizer like I normally do. When I get out of my car, whatever I'm doing, when you get back in the car, use hand sanitizer. You might even want to spray your steering wheel with Lysol. Or you're going to end up like me. If it wasn't for this OTC medicine, cold medicine, honey, please. I would be in the bed because that's where I was, because it's just that bad. It's really bad. So if I don't take the medicine, it's I can't, I'm hobbled. I can't do anything. And then there ain't nobody covering for me. I got to do everything. Anything I want to do, I got to do myself. I still have to cook. And it's like, kids, stay back. It's getting thicker and thicker. Oh, this came together really quick. And I'm not putting any colors in it. Just fragrance. Got some warm vanilla in here. Cedar wood, juniper, rose, some pink sugar, warm vanilla, tangerine, orange. It smelled that. I like that. I like that whole trajectory of scents. So. It's thickening up like pudding. It's dripping off. It's not pouring off. Little drips. It's getting thicker and thicker and thicker. And it's warm. It's not, burning hot, but it is warm. It can't go over 150 degrees or I'll lose my essential oil fragrance. The fragrance oils, I think it goes up to 210, but the flash points are low generally on essential oils. And it's going to heat up when it goes through the gel phase anyway, so, So I'm trying to get it thick here, trying to monitor the temperature. It's not locked into that wooden mold, Try to keep it cool, keep it in the open. It's warm. Not hot, it's warm. And I want it as thick as Yeah, that's the soap better. That's about it. Because I'm going to have to cut this short. I don't want to outrun my medication. I want to make sure I'm in the bed, ready to go to sleep. So that I could actually get some sleep and not be sick as a dog. I mean sick as a dog. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning confused and ill. I did. I'm just going to let that do what it do. Oh, goodness. Now I'm wondering, should I put some more fragrance in it? Because I didn't put as much fragrance as I could have. So I don't know. Should I? Because, you got to do it now. It's now or never, kind of. So I think I will. I think I will. It smells really good, too. This is just some warm vanilla. One of my favorite fragrances. And some juniper berry. I'll put the rest of that in there. I don't like unscented soaps. Just defeats the purpose to me. That's really thick. I'm going to scrape the batter off the hand mixer then. I know it's really thick. It's not even thick. It's like medium thick. Getting there. All right. Let's put this puppy to bed. I like this bucket. It has a spout. Okay. To take this stuff off. It's so hard to, you already got to do stuff. And it's like, now you got to do stuff sick. It's just a pain in the butt. You got to do stuff sick. Working sick. Working sick. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, goodness. My nose is running. All right, we're going to pour it in the mold. Just fragrance, no color. The natural color is really nice, so. And all the leftover batter, it's just going to go into the crock pot. And I could probably it's just a small amount that's left. There. Okay, well, no. Bubbles are just not coming out. Yep. Yep. That's it. That's it, folks. That's it. And the rest is going to get burnt up. All my beautiful fragrance. Well, maybe not all of it, but most of it is going to get destroyed if it gets hot. And you got to cook it. It gets destroyed. The heat cooks it out. So maybe I'll just leave it on low and see what happens. This is a lot of soap for me to make. But it takes a year to cure, and I've been wanting to do this for 2 years. Soap would have been gone had I did it 2 years ago. It smells nice. It smells really nice. Let's use the big scraper. And like I'm scraping soap out this bucket and my nose is running. It's like, really? It's not running in the soap, no, but still, it's uncomfortable. Here we go. Well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This smells really good. That orange and that warm vanilla and that juniper is really coming. I put some other fragrances in there too. It smells really good. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It won't hurt you to subscribe. I'm always making videos. See what wacky thing I next do. I'm going to go in there and catch the rest of the Amy Schumer. Yeah, she's funny. She's like a feminist comedian. She advocates for women. I think she said they call her the sex comedian. I think she's funny. And that's about it. I can't get much more out of here. You know me, I'm not going to leave a drop behind it if I can avoid it. And I hope I get well. I really just can't stand being sick. I do too much to avoid it. There. And I'll have to let that bucket sit until the morning. Hey, I got the cleanest table in America. The only thing that I spill on it is soap. All right, that's it. And so I'm going to put this on low and let it cook. And that's it. So until next time, boys and girls, I'll see you later. Subscribe.